guys, Moon Bubble here. I'm in my room and I have some bread here. Don't worry while I eat my bread. I see today as an exception because be prepared for a very long talk. I actually may talk for an hour or so. Like I might do 2 30-minute vlogs because I have a lot to say. So yeah, a bit of a trigger warning. Today's dark. I'm gonna be talking some really dark stuff. If you can't handle things like anxiety, depression, please click away from today's vlog. But otherwise, don't worry while I eat. It's just that I'm emotional right now, so I need to eat a little bit to think out my thoughts. So basically what's happening that you can see I have makeup on. This morning, oh yeah, that's right. This morning I went streaming for like 20 minutes. Yeah, on TT. I was just playing some ukulele. It wasn't the morning, it was like, yeah. Sorry, food keeps dropping because I'm feeling overwhelmed. One of my family members called me and basically regarding the the business I'm doing now, the shop, the Amazon shop. Not to disclose too much information, she called me and she told me that there's a possibility that they're not very happy with me and they're thinking about whether I should really continue on this store, this dream building thing with them, because yeah, basically that's all I want to share. Now my side of the story is that I went to a music concert with my friend yesterday, because I just lost the live stream business. As you guys know, I lost my live stream business, which I was an agent at, and that was only on the 30th of June, which is like 3 days ago. And well, my hair is funny. I was feeling kind of emotional on the night because we made lots of great memories and it was also a part of my dream to learn more about influencers and stuff like that. And why I was also emotional about it is because we lost it not because of us, but because of our company, which had a close branch to us. It was like a franchise branch who did something wrong, like some sort of legal thing, and it affected us, so we had to be shut down because of someone else's doings. And I was a little bit upset because of that, because we literally did nothing wrong and that happened. I mean, what I am emotional today. So what I am treating that as is kind of like a gift from the universe. You might be asking, like, Moon Bubble, so much shit has happened, why are you calling that a gift from the universe when you've lost everything? Well, a lot of times I've noticed that losses are actually gains. One example was when I was doing my assignment. I remember that there was this one time where I lost a file. I made this file and I lost it. It just crashed and it just died. Now, you might be wondering, like, whoa, you spent all those hours on that file. But then after that, I realized that I did something wrong on that file. And when I made a new file, that wrong thing suddenly came to me, and I wasn't able to do the right thing, and I may have saved like 5 to 7 marks. And it happened many times, which what I mean is losses are sometimes gains in disguise. Something gone right now can mean a new thing, and even better and like quadruply better thing could come into your life. I have to eat. It's really funny watching me eat and talk. I received the call from like the Amazon and the people who are working with us, not disclosing too much information. Nobody was happy. Everyone was really angry at me. They said my pace was too slow in the last few days. I think one of the reasons why, in my dream building, I was very slow. There were a few reasons. The first reason was because I really was feeling emotionally unstable. One of the main reasons is because I lost the business. And to me, it felt like losing a child. Like to other people, losing one part of your dream seems like a very attention-seeking thing. But to me, it was like losing a very important child of mine. And I have to share that when I am on YouTube, I feel so at home, and literally like making these vlogs with you guys has literally saved my life. I know it's a lot to boast and it's really weird to say, but all these years I've struggled. I've struggled so much in life, and where like no one believed me, and I struggled within myself, and the only thing keeping me alive was knowing that I could make something new and upload it for you guys to see. And why it made me so happy was because I knew there were people out there who felt what I felt. And to feel something like this and for someone to actually relate to me and feel like this is absolutely terrible. It's not something that I would wish upon anyone, really. When you know you put in so much effort into yourself, when you really want to take a break, it's not fair, because sometimes the world moves so fast and all you want to do is take a break from everything. And I totally get it. It's harder to understand when you're not in it. It's easier to be angry at someone and laugh at someone when they are not in your shoes. And they have it easier than you, when they were born with skills and characters that are better than you. To them, it's easy. It's like swimming in the sea. They can swim easily when they know how to swim easily, but you don't know. And thank you so much, guys, for those who stuck by me for all these years, because really, YouTube, this is why I want to continue pursuing YouTube on the side while I build my dreams, because YouTube really has kept me alive. It has really given me a space to speak my voice and to speak and to showcase my creativity. And it's something that I genuinely feel like I love myself for, and it's something that, and being able to share this love and joy with other people across the world, or through this way, makes me feel absolutely overjoyed. And I want to share this because I felt like you guys have really changed my life, and really made me feel at home somewhere and that I'm able to do something for myself. I cannot imagine a life without my dreams. I cannot imagine where I would be. Just thinking about it makes me feel terrified. Um I mean, for many years, ever since I graduated from high school, I have been looking for jobs everywhere, but I struggle a lot with people. I struggle because I had a lot of fears which other people didn't have. That was ingrained inside of me, which I kind of experienced or saw or kind of learned growing up. And I found it difficult to talk to people and jump out of my shell. And not only that, there were a lot of things about me which makes me more disadvantaged compared to other people in the job market looking for jobs. And the saddest and most scariest part was that I was ridiculed for it, and I've seen as someone who there's something wrong with me. It wasn't only the last few years where I'm starting to heal from this part of me, and I feel much more ease inside of me. A lot of time people think that I'm naturally confident on screen and I do the things I do, but I'm actually not. It's because I've learned from the world that the world is a big scary place, so I'm not able to jump out of my shell. And I want to talk to you more, guys, because I love sharing, making content with you guys. I'm never going to stop. This is really my dream, my deepest dream. And I live stream because I love singing and my own gigs. I am going to be on Twitch and YouTube live later on in the next few weeks. But the saddest thing about this all was that I gave myself 2 weeks to take a break, and I couldn't let myself take a break from thinking about my dreams. And even though building the shop was slow, I was still too slow at building my dreams. And I didn't even get a 1 week, like 2 weeks break, which I had planned to. I really wanted a break. I wasn't even I was assumed that I wouldn't take a break on the weekends either. And it just, I totally understand. That's the ideal. But I feel like when your mind is really tired, it just can't do anything. Like, I tried the last few days, my mind was so tired, and not being able to give yourself, when people criticize you for taking a break, it's because you're tired. Is for me, it's very scary because it makes me think in a very dark place. It makes me think there's something wrong with me because I'm tired, and makes me think, is there somewhere else I can go? And suddenly I'm in this void where nothing can be done right. So I have nowhere to go, and I sink deeper into my thoughts. After this vlog as well, I will be working more on my store until tonight, and one of my friends is coming over, thank God for her. And I'm probably gonna still work on the shops and stuff while she comes over. I understand, I totally understand. I mean, I look at my role models around me, and I do see like how tough, how much effort they put in. And every time they put in that effort, I feel so proud of them. I feel like they deserve the success and love they received. And you know, sometimes when I think about them, I'm like, I want to be like that as well. But just gonna take a bit more time for me. So, so many, so many months ago, I would say weeks ago or something, weeks ago, there was a period in my life, I mean, a few times in my life, where I was like, sorry for this word, I freaking don't know if I can actually go through this. And you know what? I went through it, and the mind itself can be so crappy to you sometimes. It can convince you I cannot go through this. But you can go through this. Because I'm still here. But I told myself I probably cannot go through this. But I did go through this. I'm here right now at this moment. I'm living proof that you can go through this. But you know what the tough thing is, that the mind is sometimes, it can win. It's like a debate. Your mind wins the debate because there's more evidence why your mind is right. So your mind will say, well, what about the people who you let down? What about the people who says you don't have another chance? What about the people who let you go? Who gave up on you? Or what about that? What about the impossibility of it all happening? Like, have you thought about reality of the situation? And it will just continue to try and win the debate. And I don't even know what kind of prize that the mind is trying to win. It's like it's trying to win some sort of prize. I hope the prize is good because it hella tries. It hella tries. But I don't think, somehow I feel like I'm not a toy. Like, you can yell at me all you want. The world can yell at me all I want. But I'm not always a toy. And you can say I'm selfish for trying to protect myself against you. Try to give myself self-love and repair myself. But that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to improve myself according to my ideals and values. And if it really makes you feel upset that I am like this, maybe this is more about you than me. Because unfortunately, I can't give you my body. You might want to hit me, but that's against the law. So maybe the mouth being criticizing me is the only way. But why would you want to spend all that energy when you can spend that old energy on making yourself more happy? It just doesn't make sense. So that's why I've always had this YouTube dream, because I feel like I've always had the space where I can share my journey and share myself when things got really, really hard for me. And unfortunately, these 2 days got very, very hard. And you know what the very scary thing about these hard days is? That it's kind of like poker. You never know when it's coming. You can kind of deduce when it comes, but you don't know the severity of it. Sometimes, I mean, you have total control over it, but sometimes you really don't. Like, your family gets sick, so you need to take care of them. There's a thunderstorm that blew down your house, and you need to work on that while you do other things, and you struggle with depression, and you struggle with motivation, you struggle with someone making fun of you all the time, you struggle with self-image. It could be anything. And what I see is that a lot of people, they get understood, and what I see is a lot of people are very smart. They know how to maneuver through things with those problems, but I'm not like that. So I wish I can be like that. I mean, why wouldn't I want to be like that? If I can avoid all of this kind of stuff, including my relationships. I mean, I don't blame anyone, but I always felt like I didn't deserve caring love. I always felt like people were out to get me, especially when I become interested in someone and start dating someone. Sometimes when I am with someone, people would try and be nosy, try to break me apart or convince me how this won't work out. Even my partner will convince me how this won't work out. All my flaws will be pointed out. And now I just feel like people are blaming me for staying single or not finding anyone, when my experiences really makes me feel like I feel much more at ease and much more at peace when I'm by myself. I've always desired love where I'm not judged. I've always desired where I'm with someone who, when I'm dating someone, and he loves me for me, and we're able to have just sit at the beach and just have a decent conversation in a love context. And I thought about it for a while, and you know what I realized? I realized that it's very hard to get that. If you watching have something like that, it's such a rare and lucky thing. Hold on to it. I mean, I know we all have flaws, but being able to sit with someone there, not judging you every 2 sentences, and just sitting there because he wants to be there, is a really amazing thing. And I'm not saying that I'm not grateful for the things I have in my life. I'm really, really grateful. I'm really grateful for the things I have in my life. I just feel like what is it? What is all of this? No, really, what is all of this? So I don't know why I always think that way. I'm just thinking like, oh, like what? What is all of this? Maybe it's the end. Maybe it's really the end. to something that doesn't serve, that if someone, you know, what is all of this? Like, it makes me think, like, what is all of this? Maybe I'm too stubborn. Maybe it's really time to change myself so I'm not bothered anymore. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of feeling. I mean, I love talking to you guys on YouTube and sharing my dreams. I'll be getting back to work soon. Um, you know, the people, you know, I just trying to find words for my thoughts. No, I, I, I love the idea of, you know, just working at it and doing what I can and working at it little by little and thinking positive. You know, this will all turn out well. It's all good. You know, there's some part of me who thinks that maybe my ego is a little too big. I think, you know, I thought about today, you know, I thought a little bit about today. I was like, I overestimated myself in many ways. I really did, and I never minded when someone underestimated me, but you know what? I think other people also overestimated me. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous because no one believes it. I don't even believe it. Imagine a person with a broken leg who has learned to deal with the pain walking with a broken leg, so he's able to hide it. It's like hiding a disability, and it's really interesting to me because why can a person with a broken leg show it that they could be overestimated, let's say for walking, but I cannot be underestimated because nobody can see that I am overestimated. It just I find it really funny. I find it really, really funny when people who overestimate you have not even spent one day of your life with you. Like, imagine that. Like, they did not even spend 24 hours with me, walking around with me, seeing how my thoughts work, asking how I was feeling, talking about what I've been through, and just looking at how I do things. It just, thank you guys for listening. I feel so, like, don't worry, I seem emotional, but I am so happy that I'm able to talk to you guys. You don't know how much this means to me to be able to share this with you. You really, really do not know. You really don't know. I really, you know, it's hard to explain how much it means to me to be able to share a vlog like this and talk to you. And to be able to share like this and, you know, express it through Moon Bubble is just, it's not only relieving, it's literally saving me. It's literally saving me, and it's, you don't even know. You don't even know how much I I really appreciate this. And then I'm going to have to do a set part 2 for this vlog, so I'll see you in part 2 if there is. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next vlog.